Um, Hi, my name is Adjuto Ponsi, and this is my presentation of brand identity and analysis. My name is Adjuto Ponsi, as it says there. I've been playing guitar since 2005 as a hobby. Originally when I started playing guitar, I played acoustic guitar and didn't really engage with it much, so just kept it as a hobby, didn't really develop it any further. Then when I was gifted an electric guitar as a present when I was around 14, since it was more into the music I was listening to, I started to learn songs and develop my skills with it, etc., and take a real interest in it. To the point where in 2010, when I had to do my options for college, I decided to pick level 3 music here because I actually wanted to carry on developing it and actually take it as a serious career route. On the course, I developed my skills from basically knowing chords and some simple scales to actually being able to play a significant amount of stuff like major, minor, and several modes, etc., to a decent level to where I was comfortable writing my own material. At the moment in time, I'm an instrumentalist, composer, and guitarist. Write my own material, which is what I'm trying to drive forward by doing this course, and I would present myself as myself and not as a band, and anyone else that I'd be working with would be solely there just as support and not as the main actor at all. I play in the styles of rock and metal, and that's me. How do I see my brand? I see my brand as my name. I decided to choose that because after having some other ideas on where I came back to it, because if you do a search of my name, it instantly comes up with all my social media. So if someone were to want to look for me, it would be very easy for them to find me, instead of having a different name which might be more relevant to other people or have different hits to what I want them to have. So just in case they don't actually remember the links or whatever. Yeah. I'm an instrumentalist, I write for myself rather than a band. I think that's quite important because not many instrumentalists do. They usually work with other artists. Like Santana, for instance, features a lot on other people's work rather than writing his own stuff. In terms of things that are unique about where I play or myself, use a bone pick, which is unique. Could use it as a merchandising factor later on when it's a bit expensive to produce bone picks. Got long hair, and I play an iconic guitar, which I most of the time always use, so most people would recognise me by that. Self-sufficient. I create my own backing tracks as well, which is quite unique. Most people use a band, whereas if I can't get a band for a gig or whatever, I can just put a backing track through the PA or whatever and just play by myself. So in that respect, I can be a full band, but at the same time as a one-man band, and have less things to move, I guess, to play. Well, I do prefer to play with a band supporting me instead. And yeah, that's my critical points about my branding are that I'm still finding my feet. I'm still writing at the moment, so it's not fully concrete yet what I have at the moment. And I don't have a large following because I only recently put my Facebook page, etc. Although already within the time it's been up, several people have liked it, etc. And but what I do is everyone that I know personally or have met, I make them aware of what I'm doing, so that if I need people to come to gigs or whatever, I can go, hey, I'm doing this. You want to see it. In terms of appearance, like Charlie was mentioning in the other lesson, haven't really defined it yet. I pretty much think that it should be simple, like just concentrate on me as a guitarist, because if you're like wearing fancy clothes or whatever, you're going to be looking at that instead of what you're doing, which is quite important if you're not presenting as something other than what you do. Like if you're presenting lyrics, it would be a lot easier if you have appearance, because people are just listening to it rather than seeing it, whereas if you're a guitarist, people want to see what you're doing over everything else, rather, or it's what you want them to see anyway. I have some contacts who could get me like good gigs or whatever, but I need to talk to them, see if I can play to their audiences, because I know several people that play in small bands or whatever that do get a big audience, and would be happy to do things like that, but I need to talk to them like when I have a good proper set to show them a full-on gig. Hopefully they'll be able to fit me in or something.